Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, October 22nd, and we're looking at window trade his market profile of SPY, IWM, and triple Qs. So let's talk about things that are going on. First, we have Powell at 11 a.m. He's hosting some financial conference, I believe, so make sure you have that on your radar, 11 o'clock Eastern time. Now, as far as what's going on, this is what we talk about in the room when people talk about earnings, and I say, well, to me, earnings mean nothing because the news doesn't make the market makes the news. Yesterday, Facebook earnings came out. Triple Qs traded almost to B's low yesterday. We traded below C's high in ES and SPY, and look where we are this morning. Nothing's changed. Facebook's still down $13, $14. But the market's right back to doing what it's doing. Why? Because we're in a bull market. We talk about this all the time. Whether you get hit by a train going 100 miles an hour, like when the market flushes down, or if a train hits you at 20 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour as it grinds up, still going to kill you. So those are things to keep in mind. This is a bull market, and the charts reflect that. Volume's been horrendous. It keeps getting less, but it's only one part of the equation. No doubt, the structure is poor. We have 4 upside gaps. We might have a 5th upside gap. I mean, we have 75 minutes to go, but right now they're attempting to push higher. ES now has a new all-time high in the pre-market. We have not hit our all-time high yet in the pre-market. Again, that's because of the dividend. That still is a factor in SPY. For the bulls, you want to hold where change took place, which is above C period. You have a set of single prints, you have the price probe, you want to hold that. If you don't hold it, you get acceptance back in, you go back to that 9-wide POC for ES, 8-wide for SPY. Triple Qs, again, they're below right now their price, where change took place. They had a price probe and single prints. Right now it looks like they are filling them, but they are certainly off their lows from where they were late in the afternoon after the market closed. Russell attempting to take out yesterday's high also. Destinations for the upside right now, we have 454.31 as our overnight high, 452.29 as our overnight low. If we gap higher, then yesterday's high would be a downside destination. So 453.83 would be a downside destination if we gap high. Again, there's 75 minutes to go. Volume only 220,000 right now. We did in the low 40s yesterday. So game plan for this morning. Again, can you front run the overnight high the first time depending on where it is at 9:30? You can, I guess. Right? They have a habit of doing that. But once they take that out, once they get SPY's pre-market all-time high from September 3rd, it's clear skies above. There's nothing. There's nothing, and algo's going to have to start reaching. So be very careful on the short. For longs, you're going to have, again, at least off the bat, at least higher value, possible gap. You want this to hold. So on any pullbacks, you could look for longs, but I don't know if I'd hold it the whole time. So in other words, if the gap fills, I'd get out. Then I would take another long, possibly against the price probe. That gets filled, get out, and maybe one more against the single prints. But any acceptance back into yesterday's range, I'm out. So early plays, again, in the room, you're getting this up-to-the-date trade ideas. And then on the chart, again, we'll recap all these charts, all 3 of these indices from top down at 4 p.m. today. I'd like to thank you all for the likes and subscribing to this channel. I hope it's valuable to you. Look at it daily. It's like when prior times above the 50 when it just exploded. It took a long time to finally get above the 50, but boy, have we exploded. 4 gaps to the upside, we've exploded. Yesterday's volume was only 41 million shares, so it continues to decrease. Again, it's only one part of the equation. At some point, poor volume and horrendous structure, when the market does decide to balance out of, come into balance, you will get a severe flush. But that's all it'll be, is just shake it out a lot of weak longs. Right now, daily's up, weekly's up, and the monthly, with 6 days to go, with a possible outside month up. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.